Inductive and deductive reasoning. Here's a Venn diagram to explain the similarities and differences of both reasoning. It creates conclusion as well as how they believe their conclusion to be true.
Deductive reasoning. Deductive reasoning uses facts, definitions, accepted properties, and the laws of logic to form a logical agreement. This is different from inductive reasoning, which uses specific examples and patterns to form conjecture.
Laws of logic. Law of detachment. If the hypothesis of a true conditional statement is true, the conclusion is also true.
So example, using the law of detachment. If two segments have the same length, then they are congruent. You know that BC is equal to XY. Using the law of detachment, what statement can you make? So the answer is line BC is congruent to line XY.
Here are the examples using the law of syllogism. If x squared is greater than 25, then x squared is greater than 20. If x is greater than 5, then x squared is greater than 25. If a polygon is regular, then all angles in the interior of the polygon are congruent. If a polygon is regular, then all its sides are congruent. Here are the solutions using the law of syllogism. Notice that the conclusion of the second statement is the hypothesis of the first statement. The order in which the statements are given does not affect whether you can use the law of syllogism. So, you can write the following new statement. If x is greater than 5, then x squared is greater than 20. Neither of the statement's conclusion is the same as the other statement's hypothesis. You cannot use the law of syllogism to write a new conditional statement.
Hello everyone. Maybe you already know the meaning of inductive reasoning, and today I am going to discuss and explain to you the examples of inductive reasoning and on how to solve it. For example number 1, use inductive reasoning to predict the next number. The given numbers are 16, 18, and 20. So we're going to find the missing number or the next number. As you observed, the given numbers are even numbers. We only need to do is add 2 in each number to find the next number. So, 16 plus 2 is equals to 18. 18 plus 2 is equals to 20. And 20 plus 2 is equals to 22. Therefore, the next number will be 22. Let's try another example using a conjecture. Make a conjecture between the relationship of the size of the resulting number and size of original number. Let's follow the procedure. A. Pick a B. Multiply the number by 20. C. Add A to the product. D. Divide the sum by 2. And E. Subtract 4 to the quotient. We will use number 10 as our original number. So A is 10. Multiply the number by 20. So 10 times 20 is equals to 200. Add 8 to the product. So 200 plus 8 is equals to 208. Divide the sum by 2. So 208 divide 2 is equals to 104. And subtract 4 to the quotient. So 104 minus 4 is equals to 100. So this is now our resulting number based on our original number, which is 10, and then the size of resulting number, which is 100. If you observe, the size of our resulting number is 10 times the original number, which is 10. So 10 times 10 is equals to 100. But we will try another number to come up a conclusion. And let's see if the number we pick is still the same in our first conclusion, which is 10 times the original number. We will follow the procedure from our first example. For letter A, we're going to pick and use a number 20. Letter B, multiply the number by 20. So, 20 times 20 is equals to 400. Letter C, add 8 to the product. So, 400 plus 8 is equals to 408. Divide the sum by 2. So, 408 divided by 2 is equals to 204. And subtract 4 to the quotient. So, the quotient is 204. 204 minus 4 is equals to 200. Now, if you will observe from the original number to the resulting number is still 10 times the original number. So, we now have a conclusion. Therefore, the given procedure produces a number that is 10 times the original number. And this is now our inductive reasoning. And that would be the end of our discussion. Hope you learned. Good day and God bless.
What is inductive reasoning? Inductive reasoning is the process of using examples and observation to reach a conclusion. Anytime you use a pattern to predict what will come next, you are using inductive reasoning. A conclusion based on inductive reasoning is called a conjecture.
Inductive reasoning is the opposite of deductive reasoning. Inductive reasoning makes broad generalization from the specific observation. Basically, there is a data. The conclusions are drawn from the data. In itself is not a valid method of